be... Ooh.
Green.
Now, okay, hang on. It's greenish. Camilo Mora listed as Rule Adventures, but we're looking at what looks like a very mono green hand against Shohei Yamamoto playing 4-color ramp. Either way, it's beatdowns, and you know how I feel about beatdowns. And this is a hand because of those Kazandu Mammoths. It's a 4-land hand. It just has no red mana.
The Mammoth is such an upgrade for these decks. I mean, it's just a good card on rate and manages the screw flood aspect that these decks often struggle with.
I love the Mammoth. I do.
Yeah. I love the Mammoth too.
All right, we shipped it. A little something more manageable. Goodbye, Questing Beast. Got sent away very quickly. All right, here we go. Temple of Abandon. Looking at old Rimrockaroo. You know, I know that you got to play design after Rimrock Knight was a thing, but had you been there before, I would have blamed that card on you.
I love that design for
a
lot of... So, do you want me to get into it, or do you want to call the match and get into it later?
No, you can get into it right now. I mean, these games will... I can call while you do that. So
I think the Lovestruck Beast equation, where it's like, this card has a restriction, but the spell allows you to kind of negate that restriction, sort of a self-solving thing. I think that stuff is fine. It's nice. But I really like the cards that convey a tone more than are self-solving. Even the Beanstalk Giant is... I mean, that the flavor there is pretty good. It's mechanically cohesive, but it is a rampant growth and then an expensive creature that cares about lands. It is self-solving in that regard. Rimrock Knight is just tone. It's +2/+0, and a creature that can't block feels kind of like the same thing. So instead of it being synergistic, it conveys what it does via tone. And 3/1s for 2 that can't block, and +2/+0 pump spell showing up in Constructed is fun. So... just a great design. One of my favorites of the last... of the standard legal designs, it's one of my favorites.
I've been a fan of Rimrock Knight for a very long time. It's not overpowered, it's good, it's fun, it's got a lot of things that are positives, all of which you have just broken down. Escape to the Wilds is now resolving here, so for Yamamoto, not a bad little turn there. Rimrock Knight's going to get played here, post-Innkeeper perhaps? Looks like he might be playing Shatterskull. Face up. Okay, so now here is Rimrock Knight. Draw a card. Picked up a Spikefield Hazard. Now we're coming in for 3. Embercleave in the holster, so this one is winnable. Remember, these 4-color ramp decks, the one thing they do not have is sweepers. They have a lot of powerful things going on, but sweeping is not one of them. But this is a hell of a way to catch up. So here's Genesis Ultimatum.
I think one of the best parts about modal cards is, like with Rimrock Knight, 1 mana, +2/+0 is nowhere near good enough for Constructed, right?
Yeah.
3/1 for 2 that can't block, almost certainly not good enough for Constructed, barring weird tribal considerations or something like that, right?
Yep.
But when you put them on the same card, now they show up, and people actually play with the underpower cards because the sum of it is good enough to justify it. Same with Spikefield Hazard. You know, 1 mana deal 1 damage is an interesting game piece to have floating around in Constructed that typically doesn't. And you can only... It's hard to get that sort of stuff over the line unless you kind of slap 2 cards together. But people, unlike with cycling, people actually have to play with... They can't just cycle it away. Like, you have to play with the game piece.
Which is good.
Yeah, no, I really like that stuff a lot.
That's a lot of Uros in the same turn. And one of them got hit by Spikefield Hazard, which is kind of a unique little interaction there. With the escape trigger, sacrificing the creature on the stack, you Spikefield Hazard the Uro, and then it gets exiled because it has that point of damage on it, and that claws from Spikefield Hazard. So one of those Uros is gone for good, and now we're going to do some cleaving, I have to imagine, here on a Rimrock Knight. So trying to get a little bit of work done here, folks. Got a long way to go on Yamamoto's life total here, but Mora is starting to get some inroads done. So that's going to be an attack here for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points damage. Okay. Well, you got to start somewhere. Down to 14. We'll see what kind of turn Yamamoto is going to have here momentarily, though.
This is one of the strengths of Ramp. They just gain so much life along the way that it's hard to do it with the beatdowns. Even when you have something like Embercleave going, there's such a cushion from Omnath and Uro.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
You know that I know that we know that Camilo knows.
If it wasn't this, it would have just been something else. the 7-card hand and 10 mana and 14 life and an Uro in the graveyard. That's the flashiest thing it could have been. Don't get me wrong, but it would have just been something else.
You're not wrong. Spikefield Hazard just eyeing up that Ugin, I think. Just ready to give it a taste. Oh yeah, there it is. Just a little kiss. You clean my board, I finish you up.
Very nice.
And you know what? I will say, kudos to Camillo for continuing to play the game. Though I'm not sure that's going to last much longer. That is a loud. That loud noise is me dropping my phone. I apologize to our fine folks watching the coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Omnath, among other things that have been found here with the Genesis Ultimatum. This is going to be a turn. That's for sure. Hey, Uro. This is Uro, like, number 4, I think, this game?
At a certain point, I stopped counting.
Yeah, I feel like it's my job to keep track of that. And ding you with Omnaths. Make a cat beast. Got an Uro on the battlefield. Cultivates. Okay. That's probably that's at least one more cat. Or we could pump up the squad.
I like the Omnath graphic when it deals 4.
Yeah.
Because it only comes up on 2 things have to be happening. 1, your opponent's turn is taking forever. And 2, they're already stunning on you the whole time. So it's like a slap across the face. It's like, wake up.
Big, huge draw of a Lovestruck Beast. Enormous draw. That 5/5 is ready to go to battle.
Right. That draw step is worth about 1 land from the other side.
Yeah, that's right. Ready to just put its dukes up. Beldar Retreat's going to grow the squad, I have to imagine here. Yeah. I think we're going to try maybe try to set a standard record for how much damage we can attack for here. We'll see.
The client has to have a cap. Do you know what the cap is?
Well, that's a really big shot. That was a cool animation.
That was cool.
I'm gonna give him that one. That was actually cool.
Cool and necessary.
Yeah. Shatter Skull smashing, drop a bunch of rocks on your stuff. That was actually really cool.
That was cool.
So whoever's doing the work for Arena, kudos to them. That was actually really nice. Let's take a look at the sideboard here. We're gonna have to be a little faster out of the gate. We tried to get a little quick there. Some rim rocking, stuff like that. So we'll see how game 2 goes. I want all the cool animations. They got a good one. They got a good one for Omnath. Shatter Skull Smashing is also a good one. Ugin cleaning your battlefield. I'm not in love with the smoke. And also, you don't play much Magic Arena. I know that you play a non-zero amount, but Ugin talks at you when he's destroying you.
Yeah, nothing like that.
I'm not into that.
The animation that I love the most is the one on Magic Online, the draw a card animation from Sunbaked Canyon.
Are you big on that, huh?
Just pops up the artwork and says draw a card. I like that.
I like that.
Now we got a hand here over on the Gruul Venture side.
This is a hand.
This is a heater.
Robber of the Rich, Dem Beatdowns. We have a Spikefield Hazard for a Lotus Cobra. I mean, this is winnable. And if there's no Lotus Cobra, we just get to play Lovestruck on 2 or on 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it. All right, that's dead.
Yeah, here we go. Land number 4 rolled up for your questing piece. This is like, can't win this one. We're in trouble.
Yep, I agree.
Hmm.
You're 14. Okay. Your deck is slow.
Land that enters the battlefield tapped.
Yeah, I like that. We'll Triumph. Okay, we'll Pathway. Okay, your creature's dead. That's fine. QB time. Yeah, get that land ready. I like that. Let's just get rolling here with Questing Beast. Dem beatdowns. Let's go. You're at 9. Yes, we are shamelessly rooting for the aggressive deck. So are all of you at home.
Well, I want to. If you can't win with very close to the perfect draw, then what are we doing here?
That's right.
1, 2, 3, 4 with a removal spell. Come on now. Come on now.
You really can't ask for much more. They have no sweepers. Play something else. Oh, look at the mammoth. Oh, what cute little elf.
Give it to him.
Look, cute little elf. Your turn. Now spell's good, land's good with the mammoth. All draw steps are good. Omnath, sure. Seen that before. Fabled Passage for sure. Just lock it in. Obviously. Obviously. All right. So free Omnath. Okay.
That resolves.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun.
All right, hold on. That turn seemed pretty bad for the Gruul Adventure side.
Oh, don't worry. Here comes Questing Beast. Come on.
That was a turn.
Elder Gogroth. Probably going to gain some life, I think. Yeah, up to 11. Okay. Bone Crusher that? Sure, after we trade. All right.
We play on.
Yeah.
We play on from here.
That's the best you can do? 4-color ramp? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Cool card. Oh, well. Think of the animations. I have a feeling we're going to take 4.
I don't know. Why not trade? Why not just
All right,
get your card? You're only going to lose this game to getting punked up by Ember Cleave. So
all right, that's fine. That's fine. Get a 3/3 on your way out the door.
And I'm sure, something else is going to be pretty powerful with the mana and the 4 cards in hand.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Modest turns.
Yeah.
We can
Go ahead.
beat the table. We can beat the table.
We can beat the table. Smashing? Yeah, I think we can do better than that. All right, so let's play these bozos. Which one do you play? Which one do you play? Oh, we're dialing it up. All right. All right, so now we're gonna smash your squad. I like that. Would you have gone this route, or would you play Lovestruck Beast or Bone Crusher Giant?
I would have attacked first and just see how it breaks.
That shakes, okay.
I think with that block, it's fine to do what you did. And if there's a no block, probably play the Lovestruck Beast.
Okay. Oh, how's this?
doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. But I like starting the turn off with the attack.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see what's going on. Maybe get a little information. Who knows?
We're back in it as long as they don't draw. Oh, no. Well, good news for those of you with car insurance. 2 creatures. You think Earl's going to attack?
Yes. I do.
Nice.
Go up to 20, draw your card. Blocks, that's fine, Yeah.
At one point, I think Yamamoto was at 5, I think, if memory serves.
I believe it. I don't know for sure. Mm-hmm.
Seems like a long time ago. Well, 21. Okay. Let's do the free Omnath thing again with this Fabled Passage. Okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. All right. Got a little Kenrith here. I think in order for Mora to win this game, they're going to need to draw Insurrection.
I don't know. Opponent's so high now. Choose blockers.
Decline.
Choose blockers.
Decline. No blocks. Thank you.
Don't tell me what to do right now.
Big draw. Big draw. You hear about this Omnath thing, though?
Mhm.
See this thing? Omnath, that turn 5 was Omnath, gain 4, Gargaroth. You're up, Buttercup.
That was a good looking turn.
That was that was a thing that happened.
A nice looking turn.
Yeah. Thinking. I clicked the thinking emoji. Thinking. Beanstalk Giant, powerful. Oh, Haste. Hasty Beanstalk Giant. You ever heard of it?
Mm-hmm.
And Trample.
Good thing to give you your 12-12.
Fine to agree. Well, we're getting Neuro Trigger. And then, well, you get it. You get it. Oh, counter. Good use of the Kenrith. Shohei, I'm gonna do my winning call now. Shohei Yamamoto wins this game and match over Camilla Mora.